Hey, this is Justin from Capsule, and we're going to talk about Heart of Gold.
There's no one left that's holding me down. Can't stop me now.
So, Heart of Gold is the very first song I ever released for Capsule. It's probably the most straightforward, simple rock type song on the album. The song is definitely very lyric driven, and it's about music just being my lifelong dream, and how it's easy for everyday life to kind of get in the way of that dream. And it was like, no more excuses, no more putting it off. Like, today's the day. I'm going to make music and I'm going to bring Capsule to life. So even if not a single other person ends up liking my music, I'm doing this for me. That was the sort of mindset around this one. The idea for Heart of Gold came from me literally just sitting with my acoustic guitar and just kind of messing around with really simple chords. And one of the things I remember being on my mind was the song "All My Life" by Foo Fighters. And it's just that sort of dun 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 dun. And I remember when I first heard that song just thinking how powerful it was, even though it was so simple. And when the music's simple, it really draws your attention to the lyrics. And with the song being super lyric focused, that's kind of where it started. It's just me sitting on my acoustic guitar and playing it. Take this doubt that holds my hands. Favorite lyrics on Heart of Gold. There's a lot of words in this song. One that stands out is in the first verse, where it goes, "A friend once said there's no bad people, just bad choices we make. But I found out we're just as weak as the promises we break."
A friend once said there's no bad people, just bad choices we make. And I found out we're just as weak as the promises we break.
There's another line in the second verse that goes, "Take me to a place where I know everything is okay, and take this doubt that holds my hands and throw it all away."
Take me to a place where I know everything's okay, and take this doubt that holds my hands and throw it all away. And all this pain won't go away, go away.
Magic moments for this song. When I was writing it, I think the biggest magic moment was the chorus. And it was funny, it originally sounded very different, and it was probably using the same 4 chords that it uses. I think they were just in a different order, and at some point I flipped the order of the chords and it gave it a completely new feel, and I just fell in love immediately. And it was so strange because I tried to go back to the original, and at that point, once it clicked, I could not even remember what I originally had. So it was just set in stone from that point on, and it came together in such a cool way, and again, just one I wasn't expecting. It just kind of turned out to be what it is today.
I've had this dream forever, and I'm done with excuses, won't pretend that anything is holding me down. You can't stop me now. I'm the one that you thought that you could break. A heart made of gold can still bleed some days. There's no one left that's holding me down. Can't stop me now.
After recording in the studio and mixing, I would say another magic moment that came together was that final sort of verse, almost like a third verse going into the final pre-chorus and chorus of the song. That build-up came together so nicely with the vocal harmonies in the background, and just kind of keeps building and building. We actually have the tempo increasing as it builds in energy. And it just kind of leads all the way up to this big scream right before the final pre-chorus, and I was so happy with the way that came together in the studio.
I won't be the one who's backing down. So what's this life? Another story. The greatest tale told waiting for me, and you can try